Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace, mercy and blessings of Allah be upon all of you. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. All thanks and praises belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the cherisher, provider, protector, curer, Lord of one and all. Complete blessings and salutations upon our beloved Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his entire household, his companions, and those who follow in their footsteps till the end of time. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم من همزه ونفخه ونفثه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I seek the refuge of Allah, the all-hearing, the all-knowing, from Satan the rejected, from his incitement, from his blowing and his spittle. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي وسبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Amma ba'd. Welcome to episode 28 of this Adhkar series. The Adhkar series, that is Fortress of a Muslim or Citadel of a Believer. We are reading from the book Hisnul Muslim, that is the fortification of the Muslim through remembrance and supplication from the Quran and Sunnah, written by Sheikh Imam Said ibn Ali bin Wahab al-Qahtani, who was born in 1952 and passed away in 2018. Rahimahullah, may Allah have mercy on his soul. Our first hadith today is collected in the Musnad of Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal al-Shaybani, who was born 164 Hijri in Baghdad, which is Iraq, and died 241 Hijri, also in Baghdad, Iraq. He collected it, hadith number 18,967. He said that the servant of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that anyone who says thrice in the morning and in the evening, raditu billahi rabban wa bil islami dinan wa bi Muhammadin sallallahu alaihi wasallam rasulan wa nabiyya, meaning I am pleased or content with Allah as my Lord, Islam as my religion, and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, as my prophet, that it shall be incumbent on Allah to make him content or be pleased on the day of judgment. Subhanallah, what a simple dua and askar, that we should include them in our morning and evening askar, because the hadith says we should say it thrice in the morning, thrice in the evening. And by the way, today is part 7 of this Adhkar series. So I'll repeat it again. Raditu billahi rabban wa bil islami dinan wa bi Muhammadin sallallahu alaihi wasallam rasulan wa nabiyya. And then you are also saying that, let me repeat the meaning, that I am content or pleased with Allah as my Lord, Islam as my religion, and then Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as my prophet. Rasulan wa nabiyya, and also messenger. Rasul means messenger, and then Nabi means prophet. Our next hadith is narrated to us by Abdullah ibn Khabbab, Abdullah bin Khubayb radiallahu anhu. May Allah be pleased with him. This hadith is collected in Sunan Abi Dawud, hadith number 5082, also in Sunan Tirmizi, hadith number 3575. The Prophet ﷺ said, anyone who says in the evening and in the morning 3 times, or he told the narrator of this hadith, that say, Qul huwa Allahu ahad, that is Surah Al-Ikhlas, 3 times in the morning and in the evening, and also Al-Mu'awwizatain 3 times in the morning and evening. What are the Mu'awwizatain? That is Surah Al-Falaq and Surah Al-Nas. Surah Al-Ikhlas is Surah chapter 112, and then Falaq is 113, and then Nas is Quran chapter 114. So we should say them 3 times in the morning and evening, and Prophet ﷺ, they shall suffice us, meaning they shall protect us from all harm. So what do these surahs mean? Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Say Allah is one. Allahu samad, he is the eternal, he is absolute. And then lam yalid wa lam yulad, he does not beget and is not begotten. Wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad, and there is none comparable to him. And then Surah Al-Falaq, Qul, say, A'udhu bi Rabbil Falak, I seek refuge from the Lord of the daybreak. Qul a'udhu bi Falak, min sharri ma khalaq, from the evil of that which he has created, and from the evil of the darkness when it settles, and from the evil of those who blow into knots, and from the evil of the envious when they envy. So this is Surah Al-Falaq in a nutshell, and then Surah Al-Nas, Qul a'udhu bi Rabbin Nas, say I seek refuge from the Lord of mankind, Malikin Nas, or Malikin Nas, the sovereign of mankind, Ilahin Nas, the God of mankind, Min sharril waswasil khannas, from the evil of the retreating whisperer, the one who whispers in the breasts of men. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس, from among the jinn and the people. So why was Surah Al-Falaq and Nas revealed to us, revealed to the Prophet ﷺ? One time, this hadith is collected in Sahih Bukhari and Muslim, that is, we say Muttafaqun alayh, that is both Bukhari and Muslim narrated this hadith. So we say Muttafaqun alayh, and then the hadith was narrated to us by Ummul Mu'minina Aisha bint Siddiq radiyallahu anha. The Prophet ﷺ, Aisha narrated to us from the Prophet ﷺ that one time the Prophet ﷺ was affected by magic. He was affected by magic, and then at that time he will say things that were not, seems to say things that were not there, or things that have not happened. You imagine things, and then he had a dream, and the dream of the prophets are true. Ru'yal anbiya haq. And then he said two people came to him. One was standing above his head and the other by his feet. And then one said, what is wrong with this slave of Allah? And then the other one said, he is been affected by magic. Who performed the magic? They said, one of his servants by the name Labid ibn A'tham al-Yahudi. With what did he perform the magic? He said he performed the magic with his comb and the strands of his hair, and then with the pollen from the male date palm. And then where did he hide? Where did he place the magic? They said he buried it in Bi'r Zarwan, a well of Zarwan. And then the Prophet ﷺ instructed his companions to go and retrieve that thing that was done with the comb, with the hair. And then when they went and opened the well has become red like henna. That's because of the magnitude of the magic, the sorcery that was done. And then Surah Al-Falaq and Surah Al-Nas were revealed. And immediately, Angel Gabriel or G.R.A. read all the 11 verses, Surah Al-Falaq and Nas. Some scholars said that with each verse, each strand of hair was being removed from the comb. And that was how the Prophet ﷺ was healed. And later he gave instruction that the well should be buried because of the black magic that was performed. So Mahallu Shahid, this is telling us that no matter who you are, magic is real and it can affect you, as it has affected the Prophet ﷺ. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saved him. Not that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could have not that Allah would have not prevented this magic, the spell that was cast on the Prophet ﷺ to befall him, but he made it such it will occur that it will be a lesson for us to know that if it happened to the Prophet ﷺ, that it could happen to us. Black magic is real, and we should seek the protection of Allah from magic by reciting the 3 kuls. This hadith says we should recite them 3 times in the morning, 3 times in the evening. And even in our Adhkar, Ba'da Salatul Mafruda, that is after the obligatory prayers, we recite Qul Huwallahu Ahad, Surah Al-Falaq and Surah Al-Nas once. Then for Maghrib and Fajr prayer, we recite them thrice each. And then when we are about to sleep too, we shouldn't forget that the Prophet ﷺ taught us to recite them over our palms and then wipe them over our bodies 3 times, thrice each of the surahs. And then when we are about to sleep also, we shouldn't forget to recite Ayatul Kursi. Also, we shouldn't forget to recite Amana Rasul. That's the last 2 verses of Surah Al-Baqarah, verses 285 and 286. And then we should always be in constant state of remembrance of Allah, because verily in the remembrance of Allah will do hearts find rest. Allazina amanu wa tatma'innu qulubuhum bi dhikrillah, ala bi dhikrillahi tatma'innul qulub. This is in Surah Al-Ra'd, Quran chapter 13, verse 28. And then if you are reciting Quran also, it's a kind of protection, because Allah tells us, وَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ جَعَلْنَا بَيْنَكَ وَبَيْنَ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ حِجَابًا مَسْتُورًا. This is Surah Al-Isra, Quran chapter 17, verse 45. That anyone who recites Quran, that Allah is going to put a veil between him and those who do not believe in the hereafter. That is the Songomas, that is the Bokas, that is the sorcerers, that is the soothsayers. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to put a barrier between you. They could send a devil to you, they could send a jinn to you, they will give the devil your address. He will come and say he can't find you, he can't see you, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put a veil between you and them. So this is a motivation for us to be always reciting Quran and be reading lots of Adhkar for protection. Like today we have learned reciting Qul Huwallahu Ahad, Surah Al-Falaq and Surah Al-Nas 3 times in the morning, 3 times in the evening. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from evil. Anyone who has bad intention towards us, anyone who wants to harm us, will say Allahumma ikfinahum bimashid, or Allahumma ikfinihim bimashid, or Allah suffice us by any means possible, by any means you wish to protect us, suffice us by whatever means you feel is whatever means you see necessary to protect us. Allahumma ikfinihim bimashid, Allahumma ikfinahum bimashid. I think we are going to do this. We are going to pause here till next time. Remember, blessed. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد سبحانه وبحمده سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد ان لا اله الا انت نستغفرك ونتوب اليك. السلام عليكم ورحمه الله. بسم الله.